Welcome to part 2 of our Market 707 adventure. The last time I was here, I couldn't get through all the food, so we had to come back. This place isn't about just food though. There are shops down here, even bike rentals. So this is kind of like a fun-filled area. You have to come and check it out. It's at the corner of Dundas and Bathurst Street. Come on, let's go. I'll take one sumai. Yeah. One order of fried dumpling. Yes. And one green onion pancake. Yeah, you too. These tasty little treats right here are called sumai. When I first came to Toronto, I had a friend say to me, well, hey, let's go for dim sum. And I was like, what's dim sum? And he was like, oh my God, you don't know what you're missing. And since that day, I've never been the same. My life has never been the same. I am now obsessed with dim sum. I am obsessed with sumai. I crave this stuff. Next, on our dim sum adventure, the fried dumplings. This is classic. They're a little bit crispy on the outside because they're fried. They're chewy, they're doughy. Inside, they have green onion, pork, and ginger. Fried dumplings, can't go wrong. The next thing is something I've never actually tried before. It's called the green onion pancake. It's warm and crispy. That's what I like about it the most. I think I'm gonna try your creamy roasted aubergine. Sure. And I'd also like to try the Ethiopian lentil because that sounds really good too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna try 2 soups from the soup shop. The first one I'm gonna try is an Ethiopian lentil soup. It's vegan. The story behind this soup, a lot of her soups kind of come from her childhood and growing up. When she was growing up, her best friend was Ethiopian, so she would, always be over for dinner at her friend's place, so she kind of grew up eating Ethiopian food, so it's kind of a throwback to her childhood and her best friend. She created a Ethiopian lentil soup. It's creamy. The lentils are very soft in it. I just love how the lentils they're so soft and they just are like butter in your mouth. It's a showstopper. It's really good. Yum. It might be one of my favorite things I've tried here at Market 707. The next soup I'm going to try from the soup shop is creamy roasted aubergine. The flavor that you get with this soup right away is the eggplant. I haven't eaten tons of eggplant in my life, so it's definitely a different, unique taste to me. I really like this soup. To me though, that Ethiopian lentil I tried still takes the cake. Yum!
So when I first started, I made at home alone. Yeah. I made myself a whole batch of batter, just like this. And then I probably made 20 or 30 of these, just so when I did finally open, I wouldn't screw it up in front of people.
I went with the Nutella strawberry banana crepe. That's everything you'd want and more in a crepe, in a dessert. I love strawberry and Nutella. They're messy, but you don't even care. It's so good. It's a certain time in the month when I would really love this even more. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about? Perfect bite. I've never really tried Colombian food, so this will be a new experience for me. We went with an arepa, which is basically sauteed beef, onion, carrot. You can get chicken and vegetarian alternatives. They serve it with a side of queso fresco. The corn tortilla has a real, it kind of tastes like cornbread. And I love cornbread. This is a Colombian iced coffee with dulce leche on top, which is caramel, and a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Oh, that's heaven. So we're out in front of Petit Nuage, which is one of the last containers on the strip. I haven't had a macaroon since I was in Paris like 3 years ago, so I'm stoked about this. And the really cool thing about this place is they have some completely untraditional flavors. I got a thing for lavender, so I chose a lavender lemon macaroon. Also, I adore chai tea, so they have a chai macaroon. This one is rose and vanilla. I love the smell of rose. I'm not sure if I'm going to like the taste of rose, but we'll figure that out. And then I did go with somewhat of a traditional one with a salted caramel macaroon. They're so beautiful, I almost don't want to eat them. They're just so pretty, but they must be eaten. So the first macaroon that I wanted to try, that I was dying to try, is the lemon lavender. They're the perfect texture. They've got that kind of like hard shell on the outside, but then they're like soft as butter in the middle. Memories of Paris, for sure. I've never really had rose flavored anything, so this should be interesting. When you first bite into it, you only taste vanilla. You can see there's the vanilla cream in the middle of it. But it's got a floral aftertaste. So it is really cool. First bite is just vanilla. Have it in your mouth for a little bit, and then you taste the floral. It might be the best macaroons I've had. They're definitely comparable to the macaroons you get in Paris, for sure, if not better. These would be perfect if you're going to have high tea or like a brunch at your place. Yes, it's girly, I know. So I've made it to the end of Market 707. I've officially tried every food container that's on this block. What I love about this place is how multicultural it is. You can try foods from all over the world within steps from each other. It's such an amazing experience and you won't be disappointed.